So pack your Hawaii and I'll tell you which of my favorite movies you are. Choose a bathing suit. Hey, I love that one, huh? Okay. Bathing suit. Ooh, love this one, huh? Bring the cover up, huh? Well, I love this. And shorts. Flip-flops. Cool. And a towel. Lastly, bring a hat. Okay, you'll say, Back to the Future. Holy guacamole, look at you. You're my third favorite movie, Back to the Future. If you have your way, you'll get a hold of the time machine. Hi! Today we're taking a look at top 10 places to visit in Hawaii because today is midsummer. So without further ado, let's go!
What's up guys, my name is Ryan and I spent nearly a year living on the Hawaiian Islands and I want to show you my favorite places. So here's my Hawaii.
Well, here's our version of places of Hawaii for the top 10 series.
Hawaii has to be one of the most beautiful places that I've ever lived. From the world's best surfing to some of my favorite cliff jump spots, the Hawaiian Islands have so much to offer.
Aloha!
Alright, let's start this video off at the island of Kauai. Of all the Hawaiian Islands, Kauai is the oldest, making it the most beautiful and diverse. It's nicknamed the Garden Island, and when you go there, you'll understand why.
Such a little bit of sunny, huh?
Is the Nepali coast. There are very few places in the world, if any, that match the beauty of this coastline. The Nepali coast is filled with sea cliffs that rise 3,000 feet from the ocean, contrasted with deep narrow valleys that empty.
Nice location.
There's several ways
Pretty
to experience
sweet.
the Nepali coast. One of the best ways is by helicopter. Prices range from anywhere between $200 to $300 for a 50-minute tour.
But even though the resort's coming out, huh?
Cliffs and valleys. Another great way is through a boat tour. These range from 3 to 6 hours and cost upwards
but
to
here it comes.
$50 per person.
Don't be shy
if you have
about
a budget
that.
like me, there's plenty of hikes and lookout spots you can go to. One of my favorites is the Kalalua Lookout. It'll give you one of the most amazing views of the Nepali coast. From the north shore of the island, you can also do the hike to Hana Falls. It's about 8-mile round trip hike located
I think
on
it's
the north
coming.
shore of Hawaii. The first half of the hike will take you to this beautiful beach, and the last half leads you to a 300-foot
need to
waterfall.
try this
Well worth
either.
it. Another amazing place to visit in Kauai is Waimea Canyon. Nicknamed the Grand Canyon of the Pacific, it's over 10 miles long and 3,000 feet deep. I just love the contrast between the red rock against the tropical vegetation. Throughout the canyon, there's great lookout spots.
Well, you got to visit
hiking
on
and
the
going.
canyon.
The Waimea Canyon lookout will give
But
you
it's
an
a
amazing view of
lookabout,
the whole
huh?
canyon. If you like cliff jumping, a fun spot in Kauai is Shipwreck Beach. Shipwreck Beach is a perfect place to send a gainer or a double backflip off. The cliff is only about 20 feet high, so it's nothing too crazy.
How high is
to watch my buddies flip off of it. Shipwreck Beach also has some great waves. The locals were doing some flips with their boogie boards off the waves.
I think it's
After
coming.
flight, we're going to head over to the island of Maui. Of all the islands, I'd say Maui is one of the best islands if you want to relax and have a good vacation. It's full of
That's a
incredible
name
resorts,
for the
beaches,
character
and
from
snorkeling
Moana.
spots. One of my favorite places is Black Rock Beach. It's this great beach located by some resorts. And what I like about it is there's this fun cliff you can jump off. The water's so clear, it's just a fun
the
place
water's
to jump.
still
it's also a great
fine.
place to snorkel, and you might even get lucky.
You
and
might
see
go
some
swimming
turtles
with
in
the
it.
sea
Another really cool spot
turtles.
on Maui is the
Go under the
Haleakala
sea.
National Park. It's home to the Haleakala volcano, which is Maui's highest point at 10,023 feet high. When you're there, you'll feel like you're on another planet. The crater is filled with dozens of volcanic domes, and it's just such a strange yet beautiful place. A fun day trip to do on Maui is the Road to Hana. It's this 64-mile-long road that rides along Maui's northeast coast. The round trip takes anywhere from 5 to 10 hours.
But this is gonna be the
depending on how many
best
stops you make,
service
so it's a perfect
I ever
day trip.
does.
The Road to Hana
Well, let's
is
go
full of
with that
waterfalls and
hot
lush jungle.
heat as
One
well.
place I really like is the Pippy Trail. It's about a 3.4-mile hike. and
Well, you
goes
might
through
go
a beautiful
explore,
Pippy
huh?
forest and ends at this beautiful waterfall. Such a fun and fairly easy hike.
That's
One of the
fun.
best snorkel spots in Maui is called Molokini Crater. It's this crescent-shaped island in the middle of the ocean situated right off the coast of Maui. We took a tour boat out there, and depending on when and who you go with, it can cost anywhere from $30 to $100. In my opinion, it's well worth it.
Gonna wait till
Perfectly
missing,
clear,
huh?
and it's full of aquatic
You're
life
going
out there.
neat with the
After Maui,
fishes.
we're gonna head over to the Big Island, also known as the Island of Hawaii. It's the largest and youngest of all the islands, and it's also the most volcanically active. So you gotta go
Whoa,
check out the
you gotta be
Hawaii
careful about that
Volcanoes
hot,
National
huh?
Park.
It's a
home to
Hawaii
several active
Volcanoes National
You can explore
Park.
the lava tubes or take a hike around the park. I think one of the coolest things you can do is you can take a boat tour to see the lava fall into the sea. I mean, look how big this lava flow is compared to the people on the boat. I mean, it's just
How big is that?
There are very few places
Looks
in the
sparkle to
world
you.
you can watch lava flow into the
Yeah,
ocean.
who's
And it's just
missing
unbelievable.
anyway?
Another really cool spot on Big Island is Mauna Kea. It's the highest place in Hawaii, and if it wasn't submerged underwater, it would be higher than Everest with a height of 33,500 feet. Due to its height,
Well, you just
it's
blow
one of
my
the best
mind.
places in the world for
Go seek
astronomy.
through
It's home to
another
several
ones,
telescopes
too.
that observe the night
Did
sky.
I?
After the Big Island, we're gonna head to Oahu. I have to say that Oahu is my favorite island. I lived there for over 8 months on the North Shore, and it was some of the greatest times of my life. If you love hiking, surfing, or adventures, Oahu is the
dolphins.
place for you. One of the most
Pretty
popular
cute.
places on Oahu is Waikiki. It's a perfect combination of city and ocean. The beach is lined with high-rise hotels and shops. It is a perfect place to surf and catch some waves. One of my
Whoa,
favorite things
you gotta
I did in
slow
life
it down,
was
my
take a
man.
sunset sail on a
That's
catamaran.
really hard
Cost
to
about $40, and we got on the catamaran about 30 minutes before the sunset and rode out into
Look
the
at
ocean
these
to get the
girls.
perfect view of Waikiki.
That's
It's a great
romantic.
day and activity in general, and you gotta do it if you're in Honolulu. Another really fun spot near Waikiki is China Walls. It's just a 20-minute drive from Honolulu, and there's this lava rock edge that's perfect to jump off of. If the conditions are right, the waves hit right against the walls, making it the perfect place
Well,
for
just
experienced
one big
surfers.
hit,
Even
huh?
if you can't surf, it's just a fun place to hang
But
out.
no worries
Now, if you
about
want
the
a fun hike,
journeys.
I'd recommend the
But
Makapu'u
you're
Point
going to
Lighthouse
point.
Trail. It's just a
Yes.
30-minute drive from Waikiki. The hike is super easy up. It's about 2 to 3 miles on a paved road. There's some great viewpoints up there, and if you're doing the hike during February or March, you might be able to spot some humpback whales.
Holy
Another one of my
smokes.
favorite beaches
I
in
think it's
Oahu
sorta
is
like a
Lanikai,
sea
located
animal.
about 30 minutes from the airport. Lanikai is a picturesque beach with a backdrop of 2 perfectly placed
Well,
islands.
that's too
The water's
tricky
so
for
blue
me.
and calm there, and there's hardly any waves. From the beach, you can hike up to the Lanikai pillbox. It's a super short hike and offers incredible views of Lanikai and the islands below. One of my favorite waterfalls in all of Oahu is Monowili Falls. It's this short 3-mile trek. When you hike there, you
Looking
feel like you're walking in the
cute.
jungle. Be prepared to get super muddy and watch out for mosquitoes. When you reach the
Mosquitoes
waterfall,
might be
you'll feel like you're in the
dangerous
Garden
to-
of Eden. I mean, just so
Mosquitoes are
magical.
dangerous
It's just
insects.
such a fun spot to
Gotta
swim in
watch
and
out, they
enjoy the
sting.
beauty of love the area. After, we're going to head over to the west side to hike the Oahu Trail. This hike is one of my favorites. It's about 1.6 miles, and you hike up to some pink pillboxes. Now, when you reach the top, you'll have an incredible 360 view over the west side.
Wow, that's pretty pink like Barbie does.
Beautiful up there. It's usually a lot sunny up there compared to other parts of the island. Now, after the west side, we're going to head over to one of the most famous places on Oahu.
It's the North Shore.
Now, the North Shore is a 17-mile coastline that stretches from Ka'iana Point to Kahuku.
Well, that's one of the United States of America, one of the 50 states.
The Bonsai Pipeline. The waves are created by
Talk about the American stuff, but if you know about the American stuff, go check it out and find see.
Reach over 20 feet high. When there aren't crazy waves, I love swimming on the North Shore. The water is so clear and the waves are just such a fun time to swim in. Now, just a 5-minute drive from the Bonsai Pipeline is the Waimea Bay Beach. Now, this is one of my favorite all-around beaches in Oahu. During the summer, it's a great snorkeling and swimming.
Summer's always
in the winter months, the
beginning.
Waves get massive here. What I love about Waimea is the black rock. It's only about 50
love
feet
the Four
high.
Seasons.
It makes for one of my favorite
But who's
spots
next?
in all of Hawaii. So if you're a cliff jumper like me, you gotta visit Waimea Bay. Well, that is it for my Hawaii.
Well, that's another for the trip. See you next time on the Four Seasons Summer.
Thanks for watching.